if you go down to the foot, he can step over. So the calf is the spine.
This is the view from my window.
I have the tripod sweep, right? So I push on the hip and the foot on the same side. And I can hook his leg and knock him over. Of course, there's arm grips and collar grips and all that stuff that gets included. You also have another version that's kind of like this, and you can sickle sweep people, okay? But long story short, I'm pushing his hip, and I'm controlling one foot, and I'm taking out the other leg. I'm pushing his hip, I'm controlling his leg, and I'm taking out the other leg. It's a general concept. So if I'm in half guard and then he stands up, we're kind of in this position. So I want you to understand this, okay? We're gonna come up and put the foot on the hip, okay? I'm gonna grab his heel. And then you stay standing, you'll end up balancing with that, okay? So he's gonna balance with his left leg if I don't do anything. So I wanna catch him at the calf, okay? The calf is the best, because if I come here, sometimes people sit on your foot, and actually that's how this original injury happened with a different position. And then also like just stay balanced, okay? Like it doesn't quite sweep them in the back of the knee all the time. Works 85%, but that one freaking dude you want to sweep, it doesn't get him, okay? And if you go down to the foot, he can step over. So the calf is the spine, right? And then I'm gonna come up. I didn't let go of the foot. Now let's take that back to the half guard. Kenny Cornelius calls this the Mantis guard. He showed this to me when he was a brown belt, and I've been using it ever since, okay? Anyways, when he pops his knee up in the middle, so that's all he's gonna do. This one can stay down for now. That's all he's gonna do. Put your knee back in half guard, pop your knee up over here incorrectly, just like right here, come your knee. I don't want this right now. That's not what we're doing. We're addressing a knee cut, not a heel hook or something, right? So we're here, right? Go back to half guard first. Okay, so I have my knee hooked in half guard, and then he goes to pop his knee up. Okay, so he has that one, keep that one down. So he has his leg up. I'm gonna go underneath and grab my own ankle. You guys see that? No thumbs, just fingers, and I'm here. I'm grabbing my own ankle, all right? Now, the next objective is I like to deal with this arm, because the danger factors that I have is a lot of guys wanna grab that toe hold, right? You guys want to do that, or they think they're going to jump over for a knee bar. You'll feel it right here, right? He start looking for a foot lock. He has body language, see where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So like I tend to deal with this arm, deal with his chest and body is preventative maintenance. If I have his hand or his arm or something like this, and he's not able to drop back so easy, all right? What I'm going to do here though is just hold his wrist super easy for now. I'm gonna tilt by turning my knee sideways, and then I knock him over. I must keep my foot, or my shin grabbed. When I sweep him and I let go, he'll stand in base and pull that leg out. And some guys do that really fast, right? So, right, starting half guard first, it'll help people. So I'm here, because what would I rather do? Here, I'd rather tilt or get an underhook or attack an arm, half guard, whatever you want to do from here, but things change when they get their knee up. So kind of like when Max and I were talking a second ago, he pops his knee up, you can be like, no dude, go back to half guard. I'd rather have you on your knees than I would have you standing. But he pops his knee through and there's nothing I can do about it, then I need to go grab my own ankle, okay? Now, the other thing I want to say is this is not the world's greatest thing to do if you're in an MMA fight. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so I have the three things I'm going to do. Fabrice either pressures a little bit or he does nothing, right? So it's kind of a stagnant area. I'm able to tilt his leg over. But I want to hold his arm in some fashion. Tricep, wrist, leg lasso. Yes, I'll do that no-gi. No, I don't care about their foot locks, right? So I'm here like this. So this is the base of the three reactions. One, he kind of stays there, or maybe he pressures forward. Number two, I'm here, and he really does nothing, and he's completely stagnant. Then that's when I start rotating underneath to go towards the back, right? And we'll go over that. And then the third part is he stands up, and I go back to grabbing the leg. I can come in low, I can do all that stuff, I can kick out when I'm ready. I only go back to holding onto the foot for an instant, just for those guys that are gonna go suck their leg out. You know what I'm saying? If I sweep him, pulls his leg out, all that, I also showed my guards. Because not many people get tilted that way, so it showed him what I'm gonna do, right? He might change his tactics and I might not get it after that. So we have to get good at all three of these, starting half guard. So we have to get good at all three of these. So let's just do the tilt first, and then we'll get into the back. So he goes to pop his leg up, I'm inside. I have contact with his arm or his wrist. I have contact with the shin here. I don't like to be like this. This is totally different, okay? I like to have this involved. I'm fighting off this, I'm fighting off this. He's not able to Darce choke me or grab my neck, none of that stuff, right? I'm keeping him at a distance. I'm gonna grab his wrist whenever I want or his elbow and tilt. Put on the ground, he gets tilted. Okay? And you come grab his head whenever you like. Now I'm passed on the second. That make sense, guys? It'll be easy if that guy in half guard doesn't even pressure in right now and he just goes like flat like this. Okay, don't worry about cutting just yet and doing that. Just make it flat like this and let your partner be able to go in and grab their leg first. All right? One last little thing. All right, most guys, when they get swept right here, if I didn't hold their arm, or if he pulls his arm back and gets up like he wants to stand in base, right? He can't quite stand in base while I got this foot still. While he's like that though, I know it looks corny, but this always works. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you lose the arm, just like hook sweep it out. We sweep toes and hands in the direction of the fingers. I'm not gonna knock my face out that way. It's in the direction of the fingers, right? So when I get to that point with Fabrice, I knock him over, he goes over, and I lost it, and he starts getting up. Don't kick or do this, it's an outward scoop. It takes him away from my foot lock and all that, and I bring it underneath myself. I wanna constantly get back to this, right? Right, I'm trying to do this. So don't come up funny or, like this. I'm constantly coming. So even if I sweep his arm out, I'll bring it back to here and come right back to him. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Watch out, Jeremy. What's up, guys? Brandon here. I'm again headed to another spot to teach jiu-jitsu in Belgium. This time I'm headed over to my buddy Benny's place over in Bruges. And then I'm going to teach an Oostkamp the next couple days at Maxim's. So, man, super excited. I'll see y'all at Legion. And then the next couple days are going to be Ostende and Lumen. See y'all soon.